Hi, I'm Peter J. Ray. Welcome to Adventures in History. Today's topic is Dearest Mother and Dad. Love, Ruth, John, Mark, Pamela, Patricia, and Peter. 1968, Part 154. And this first letter is from Ruth to Pamela, who was off at camp. It's sometime maybe in the mid 1960s. There's no date or a year with the letter. 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio. Dear Pamela, today was Rocky River Day, but it rained so hard they had to stop the races and cancel the concert and fireworks. We are wondering how you are in the tent in the rain and if the boots are good enough. Peter and Stevie Strawbridge wanted to make a float the other day. I was busy, so they went to Johnny White's house and they started a fire engine float. They ran out of paint, so they came home, and Mark helped them make a monster. First, they put a rocking horse on the wagon and covered it with a blanket. They put a bag on a broom for the head and a brush for the tail. On another wagon, they put the laundry basket and stuck branches in the holes. Then they wired on your paper flowers, and we put the two wagons together. Mrs. Strawbridge made two moon men faces on pillowcases for the boys and a sign. We had quite a time going down the hill at the park. We were so surprised when they announced, "Floats, first prize, moon men, they won $3. They were so happy. I took movies to show you. Love, Mother. P.S. Mark fell on the in the candy scramble." And the next letter is from Pamela, who was at camp, home. August 9th, 1966. Dear family, thank you very much for the letter. I would like to have the book Little Women, one animal or dog story, one mystery, and one humor story. Thank you for the wire, but my bed was fixed already. Lisa's, the tent mate, bed just broke, so I fixed it for her. If you have received my other letter, don't look at the punctuation or writing, because I was writing with a suitcase in my lap and a borrowed pen because I couldn't find mine and I don't think it got sent. Hint, send one, please. Mark, please don't delay in sending my net. I'm going to burst. When we took swimming tests, it's not fair. Gobs of tiger swallowtails, red spotted purple, black swallowtails, mourning cloaks are like mosquitoes. I caught a very interesting horsefly in my bathing cap, one beetle and two moths, good ones. So send it fast because it takes a while to get here. The meals are delicious, and this morning we had oatmeal, muffins, cocoa and milk and apple cider. At lunch, which is our biggest meal, we cooked out. I'm having a great time with my tent mates and camp. That's all for now. Love, Pamela. And the next letter is from Pam to her home to her family. West Richfield, Ohio, August 9th, 1966. Dear family, I am having a great time with few casualties. Last night was the funniest night I ever spent, with visions of raccoons and skunks wandering in our tent. Since it is the furthest out in the woods, we were scared of rocks and trees. Our tent's first caper was cleaning the latrine. P.U. Mark, ahem, your advice is lousy. Tiger swallowtail lungs, polyphemuses, and other rare butterflies land on your shoulder. Please send my net immediately. There is a collection this boy has of butterflies found in camp, and it's amazing. Love, Pam. And another letter from Pam. West Richfield, Ohio, August 11th, 1966. Dear old Bahamian Dad. Hi, I just received your letter today, and thank Mom too. We went on a creek hike, and in parts of it, it was up to our waists. Mom's shoes are dead. I didn't have much time to write because I'm one of 3 out of 24 in our unit to be in the choir. It takes half rest period and the other half on our carnival project because everyone says I can draw well. Read the rest in Mom's letters. Love, Pam. P.S. Send net urgent. And another letter from Pam home, which is undated. Dear Dad, Mom, Mark, Patty, and Peter, Thanks for all the letters and comics. We went on a creek hike and got soaked in orange water. The meals are delicious. The second tent inspection we had, we won Fernie, who is a bear stuffed, and the counselor decided for him who has the cleanest tent that he would like to sleep with, and our tent got him. It's been pouring for the last 2 days and the mud's everywhere. Send the butterfly net as soon as possible. Love, Pam. P.S. Send the net. And this is a letter from Dad to Pam when she was at camp. Myers, Stevens, and Ray, attorneys at law, Cleveland, Ohio, 44114, August 9th, 1966. Dear Pam, I think of you and miss you every day. We miss you while playing blind tag at the pool, and Patty misses not having you sleep in the same room. Mark misses you but will not admit it. Peter and Johnny Whites are busy making a fire engine for Rocky River Day tomorrow. Mr. White said that several days ago one of his friends downtown found a 1916 D Mercury dime. Wow! I'm sorry we didn't think to make up some kind of little storage shelf for you to use at camp. Have fun. Love, your old dad. And another letter from John to Pam, from my dad to Pam. Myers, Stevens, and Ray, attorneys at law, Cleveland, Ohio, 44114, August 17th, 1966. Dear Pam, we do very much enjoy reading your most interesting letters. I hope you can find some good specimens now that you finally have your butterfly net. I do hope your sore throat gets better and that you will be able to go to Michigan. Here's hoping the rains are over for a while. See you Saturday at 10 o'clock a.m. Love, your old dad. And this is a letter from Patty, who was at camp, to her parents. Macedonia, Ohio, June 24th, 1968. Dear Mom and Dad, hi, I'm having a great time. We have 4 counselors. Their names are Biffy, Metz, Boodles, and Stovey. I like Boodles. I made friends with Marianne and Kathy. They are in my tent. Love, Patty. P.S. Send me Elizabeth's address. And the next letter is from Pam to her home, to her parents. Pioneer Unit, Camp Hilaka, Route 176, West Richfield, Ohio, 44286, June 1968. Dear Mom and Dad, hi. I am sleeping in a tent with a nut called Thursa. She's really awful nice, but boy, what a ball we have. And she looks so quiet. So far I'm fine, but tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m., we'll probably have a rec swim, so send my bathing suit as soon as possible. Mom, don't get mad, but if you will send some candy and some of those Epicol lozenges in case. It's raining. I just knew it would. Love, me. Pam. P.S. Don't make the candy bulge or they'll find out. Love, me. And another letter from Pam to home. July 12th, 1968. Dear Mom, Dad, and Romans. Right now I am soaking my feet. It feels so good. So sorry I didn't write yesterday, but there was just no time after our 12-mile hike to Hinckley. Mom, there were raspberries along the way that we ate. Today we hiked to Furnace Run, the same place we hiked to last year. It was about 10 miles, and now what blisters. Oh, it's my shoes, everyone says, because they are the worst for hiking. Others have blisters too, don't worry. I can wear sneakers. Dad, I got your letters, Mom's too yesterday, but got my bathing suit today. Your fearless, bald-headed leader, huh? Just right, you old goat. Love, me. Pam. P.S. So far we've gotten ice cream after hikes. Everyone's running around stating their sad condition. Man, my tent mate has blisters like that. I ain't kidding. Love, me. And another short letter from Pam. Dear Patty and Peter, remind Mom and Dad about my bathing suit. How are you? Please write. Here's a picture looking out of my tent. Love, me. Pam. And the next letter is from Pam to her family at home. July 13th, 1968. Dear Mom, Dad, Tish, and Pete. Hi, how are you? Right now it's been raining and right after breakfast. Today I am a cook, oh boy, and my keeper. Latrine and washstand in the rain. Whoopee! I just finished. My feet don't get hurt half as bad as my shoulders. There are blisters all over. Whew! Was it hot yesterday? Today they won't make us hike. Thank heavens. Thanks for writing, everybody. Love, Pamela, or Turkey as they call me. And another letter from Pam. Dear Mom and Dad, guess what? I think I've got poison ivy, just a little bit, and it's going away fast though. Please write. How does Patty like the bow? Wow. Did it pour last night? Not many bugs or butterflies. Gee, it's nice here. Please write, love me, or Pam. And another letter from Pam home. Dear Mom and Dad, Patty and Peter, how are you? Since I am being so informed on your activities, I will transcribe this note into a congratulation of the recent event as it pertains to our family circle and friends. The event in which a shower was given for a party named Whites. I urge the younger member of our party not to let the failure or victory sway his everlasting interest in bugs. I also retain my admiration for Patricia Ann's Laura Ingalls Wilder interests and usage of her skills, talent, money, and available material uses. I have been informed by counselors Corky and Froggy and Keechy to attempt to make last connections with you for 1 week, as of supplies will not be available for easy communication. My health is fine, morale fantastic, and gaiety unbelievable, as I am causing many counselors and campers to have anatomy problems in the region of which the stomach is located from laughing. I am now nicknamed Turkey, and for a long drawn-out story. I am dearly loved by one and all because of my various talents in the humor field as well as imagination, of which I will relate when I come back to you. Washington, I am having a wonderful time. I am in good health. I love you. Right. Love me, Pam. And this is another letter from Pam. This is a letter to Peter and Patty. Dear Pietro, how are your butterflies coming? This is how my tent looks like from my bed. Love, Pam. Dear Patty, thanks very much for your letter I got. You've inspired me to write a little letter. I am returning the comics. Thanks a lot, but we are not allowed gum in camp. I was too lazy to bring candy. Tell Mom that whatever I have written saying has gone wrong is all right, not to worry. If you think I'm funny at home, you should see me now. Man, they call me Turkey. Well, I don't know what to write except I'm awfully sunburned. Keep writing. Love, Pam. P.S. Tell Peter I don't have time to write to him now, but I'll help him with his bugs. Bye. And the next letter is from Ruth to Pam at camp. 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio. Dearest Pamela, we were so happy to get your first letter and card today. It sounded just like you and also as if you're having a good time. We could feel you vibrating all over the room. I shouldn't, but I did. I told you so about the butterfly net. I'll mail the head tomorrow, and you could have put a branch for a pole as it's too long to mail the pole. It's raining so much that I'm worried about the boots you took, if they're good enough. It sounds as if you're having a wonderful time. I'll see what books I can send. Now I have to get Mark ready for camp. We love you, and we're so happy you're having a good time. Love, Mother. And another letter from Ruth to Pamela at camp. 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio. Dear Pamela, today Peter and Stevie made 2 floats, a monster float and a jungle float. 2 big branches came down during a big wind and brief rainstorm today. Mark went shopping with me and we bought gym shoes, bathing suits, socks, and belt for him and assignment pads for you both. It was adult swim tonight, so Daddy, Mark, and Patty played Monopoly. Peter has a sore throat. Mr. Stevens came to talk to Daddy tonight. I ironed your white blouse. Patty and Mark did your folding. Patty will be glad to have you back. Aunt Helen will be coming to Michigan with us. Steve, Connie, and their 2 little boys, Greg and John, will be there also for a few days. Enjoy yourself. Love, Mother. And another letter from Ruth to Pamela at camp. 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio, June 23, 1968. Dear Pamela, Hi. It sounded as if you were having a great time when we left, singing before having the baked beans. Tonight seems like a lovely night for your first night, but forecast is 30% showers. Hope you don't have too much rain this year. Peter had a good swim with Stevie Strawbridge and starts swimming lessons tomorrow. And Tuesday is his physical for camp with Dr. Nitch. Tonight he's sleeping in your bed. He marveled at how high it is. Hope you didn't forget anything vital. Let us know. We love you very much and hope you have a great time. Your roommate seemed nice, like she might be fun, like Sue Shellhouse. Say hello to her. Good luck with the mosquitoes and sunburn. Have a good time. Love, Mother. And the next is a letter from Ruth to Patricia at camp. 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio, June 23, 1968. Dear Patty, Hi, dear. We hope you're having a fine time and not too many mosquito bites. After we left you, we took Pamela to Camp Hilaka. It is quite a long way, so I guess you won't be seeing her. We had a long wait at her camp. She had a triangle-shaped wooden shelter, but no cots. She had one other girl with her. Peter had a good swim with Stevie Strawbridge and starts his swimming lessons tomorrow. Tuesday he has his physical with Dr. Nitch for camp. It is a lovely night for your first night out. We hope that it doesn't rain too much for you. Peter is sleeping in Pam's bed. We hope you haven't forgotten anything. Let us know. We are happy that Mary is with you. Say hello to Mary. I love you, Mother. And there's a letter here from Peter. Not sure who it was. That is the float we had. That was the best one of all of them. Love, Peter. Dear Pamela, we won first prize at Rocky River Day. We won $3. It was a monster float. We were moon men. I got a picture from Captain Penny. Love, Peter. And this is a letter from Pam at camp. Dear family, my sore throat turned out to be a fever, and I have a temperature of 100.4. I also have a cough and a stopped-up nose. The nurse said I should stay in bed, but since it was such a nice day, she said if I didn't get my feet wet or went swimming or take a shower, she would let me stay out. Tell Mark in your letters that I caught a red underwing moth, which is very rare. I also caught a tiger swallowtail and another one I can't remember the name of. I also have broken and lost my 15-cent tie. Please don't get mad. Tonight we are going to have a brownie watch, which means the tent gets up at a certain time, makes a batch of brownies and eats them, and so on and so forth. Love, Pam. And there's a letter from Patty to Pam. Dear Pam, I hope you like camp. Peter and Stevie won first prize at Rocky River Day. The float was called Happy Moon Men Invade Rocky River. How is the weather? Is it fun at camp? It rained a lot here. Love, Patty. And the next few letters are from the beginning of Small Shaw Family Memories Collection, or SFMC number 72, which was originally published on November 15th, 2001. And the first is a letter from Ruth to Patricia at camp. 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio, June 25th, 1968. Hi, Patty. We're wondering if you are being eaten alive by the mosquitoes. Mary Faulkner's mother phoned today, and she and Mary's father are very worried about the mosquito. So she phoned Higbeast and asked them to mail Mary a mosquito netting. I hope she gets it soon. Daddy will mail you our mosquito netting tomorrow. The counselor said she would get some sticks and help you set it up. I hope so. I hope your spray helps also. Peter had his first swimming lesson today. Johnny Whites is also taking lessons. I wonder if you should take some more. Mark got his blood type today, B positive. Peter is sleeping in Pamela's bed and listening to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I hope you and Mary are having a good time. We love you. God bless. Love, Mother. And here's a letter from Ruth to Pamela at camp. 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio, June 24th, 1968. Dearest Pamela, we hope you're having a great time and not too many mosquitoes. Mrs. Faulkner phoned today that they thought the mosquitoes were so bad at Margaret Bates that they were sending a mosquito net for Jinx Faulkner. So we are mailing Patty one of ours also. Now we're wondering if you need one also. Peter had his first swimming lesson today. Mark got his blood type at Lakewood Hospital, B positive. The telephone has been unusually quiet with you away. I wonder why. Peter asked to sleep in your bed again. Last night he listened to the first side of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and tonight he wanted to hear the other side. He has his physical with Dr. Nitch tomorrow. Mark washed the garage windows today. Steve Gregory came over. He leaves for Culver tomorrow, Culver Military Academy. Take care, have fun, God bless, love, Mother. P.S. I found your other Girl Scout blouse. I'll iron it and mail it to you. Love, R. And here's a letter from Dad, from John to Pam. Meyer, Stevens, and Ray, attorneys at law. 2121 The Superior Building, Cleveland, Ohio. June 24th, 1968. Dear Pam, here are the stamps you ordered. Hope the baked beans were good last night. We miss you already. Take care of yourself. Love, Dad. And another letter from John to Patty. Meyer, Stevens, and Ray, attorneys at law, 815 Superior Avenue, Northeast, Cleveland, Ohio. June 24th, 1968. Dear Patty, here are the stamps you ordered. We do hope you have a good time. We miss you already. Say hello to Mary Faulkner for us. Love, Dad. And the next letter is from Pam, home. Zorro, Pioneer Unit, Camp Hilaka, Route 176, West Richfield, Ohio, 44286. June 26, 1968. Dear Sirs, I wish to express sincere gratitude for the concise, 4-sentence letter just received. As usual, it has been raining ever since you left. This unit isn't as good as my unit last year, but it's all right. Tell Mom I haven't forgotten anything vital. Your concise, efficient letters kill me. Love, Zorro. Pam. And the next letter is from Ruth to Patricia at camp. 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio, June 25th, 1968. Hi, honey, Patty. My, what weather for ducks. We're quite concerned about all the rain and wind tonight. Even tornado warnings, and you must have had a lot of wind. Hope you're staying somewhat dry and warm. You should have the mosquito netting, but now need an umbrella. Peter had a booster shot today. I found your mint bar in the refrigerator and will get you one when you get home. Peter got his penny candy today. Mark got soaked coming home from Westwood Country Club. Peter is sleeping in Pamela's bed. He likes to listen to records. The piano is so quiet without you. Say hello to Mary Faulkner. We hope you are enjoying it. God bless. We love you. Have fun. Love, Mother. And the next letter is from Ruth to Pamela at camp. 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio, June 25th, 1968. Hi, Pamela. My, what a rainy day and stormy evening. Even tornado warnings and strong winds right in your area. We're wondering how you are faring during it all. Mark got soaked coming from Westwood. Peter had a booster shot today and a sucker. I saw a pink elephant with a bird on his nose like your yellow donkey and wondered if I should exchange it for you. They also have pigs and frogs in yellow, green, and pink. I bought Peter his penny candy. We do hope that you're not getting too wet and the sun comes out and dries things up for you. We saw a wonderful Jacques Cousteau underwater film tonight. Peter's back in your bed. He likes the records. Love you, Mother. And this next letter is from Pamela to Ruth. June 27th, 1968. Dear Mom, thank you for the letters. Did Patty, Mark, and Dad get their letters? No, I don't need mosquito netting even if they are thick. Please keep writing and don't bother sending the blouse. If you do, please wrap it in funnies. Also along with the rest of white socks in my drawer. This unit is easier than my last year's unit. Next year I'm taking paddler. Love, Zorro. P.S. I hope Peter learned something. And the next letter is from, it's from Patty to her family at home. June 26, 1968. Dear family, yesterday we took a swimming test. We also caught some beasties such as a snail and a cricket. It was raining partly yesterday and today. We stayed at the dining hall until 8 o'clock p.m. yesterday. This morning it was very cold when we got up. I have 21 mosquito bites on my back and a lot on my arms and legs. I just went to mail call and got the stamps and letters from Daddy and Mommy and a cookie letter from Pam. I also got the mosquito netting. I got a letter from Mommy yesterday. Love, Patty. P.S. Send Elizabeth's address soon. Did you get my postcard? And the next letter is from Patty to Pam. Sawdust Hill, Camp Margaret Bates, Macedonia, Ohio, 44056, June 26, 1968. Dear Miss Penelope, Pam, are you getting eaten alive? I am. I got your cookie letter about 5 minutes ago. We had to clean the latrines. Whew! Did you? How many counselors do you have? We have 4. Lovey-dovey, Patty. P.S. Don't mind my writing. And the next letter is from John to Pamela at camp. Meyer, Stevens, and Ray, attorneys at law, 2121, the Superior Building, Cleveland, Ohio. June 28, 1968. Dear Pam, I received your deathless prose here at the office yesterday. Your mother and I enjoy your good humor. We do hope that you and Patty are keeping well, if not dry. Think sun. Love, Dad. This is a letter, and the next letter is from John to Patricia. Meyer, Stevens, and Ray, attorneys at law, 2121, the Superior Building, Cleveland, Ohio. June 28, 1968. Dear Patty, we've been so worried about you and Pam because of this lousy weather the last few days. I certainly hope you get some sunshine shortly. Take care of yourself. Love, Dad. And the next letter is from Patty, home. June 27th, 1968. Dear family, yesterday and today we went wreck boating. Wreck boating is when 4 girls go rowboating without the counselors. Today our unit hopped for breakfast and lunch. For supper we are going to have a cookout. I just got another letter. I don't need an umbrella. Love, Patty. P.S. Guess what hopping means? And the next letter is from Ruth to Patricia. 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio, June 26, 1968. Dearest Patty, we got your first postcard yesterday and your nice letter written Wednesday today. When Mark saw your perfect writing, he said, "How can she still write so perfectly?" We are so sorry that it has been such a rainy, cloudy week for you and Pamela, and now Mark is out too. Maybe next week will be sunnier. I hope they're still keeping you in the dining hall during the bad weather. If you go next year, we should try for July, the second session. We also had cookie notes from Pamela. She wants to go in a paddler unit, which is what I wanted her to take last year. She asked me to send more socks wrapped in comics. We just got back from the library showing our Bahama movies and shells. They gave us this notepaper, and I thought it would be perfect to write to you on. Peter and Stevie went too. Suzanne Collart phoned for you today. I guess she had forgotten that you were at camp. She is taking horseback riding on Mondays. Maybe you and Mary could start when you return. Peter sent for a surprise for you when you get home. He sent in his $1 and it's supposed to come in 10 days. He says he wants to scare your wits out. Elizabeth's address is 20935 Avalon Drive, Rocky River, Ohio, 44116, or after Tuesday, 9 Shorelands Place, Old Greenwich, Connecticut. Her mother phoned yesterday and said Elizabeth had written to you but didn't know your unit. She thought you'd get it anyway. I wonder if you need another pair of slacks with all this cool weather and rain. Sun, come out. We love you. Hello, Mary. Love, Mother. Now there's a letter to the editor based on the original publication, SFMC number 71 from my father, John S. Ray. Dear Editor, the SFMC number 71 cover picture of Pamela is beautiful. Thank you. Pam was really a pistol. She wrote from camp, I am dearly loved by one and all because of my various talents in the humor field as well as my imagination. If you think I'm funny at home, you should see me now. Peter and Stevie Strawbridge's Moon Men float won first prize and $3 at Rocky River Day. Wow! At camp, Pam caught a horsefly in her cap. What a catch! Pam really enjoyed the butterflies. Good fun. Pamela, don't make the candy bulge or they'll find out. There seemed to be a good deal of rain when Mark, Pam, and Patty went to camp, but they all had a good time anyhow. Pam's vibrant spirit certainly comes through in her letters. Another great issue. Thanks. Love, Dad. John S. Ray, Rocky River, Ohio. Well, that concludes today's presentation. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. God bless you. Take care, and I'll see you next time.